Welcome back to Social Club. We've got James here. We're going to be talking Aston Villa and Roberto Di Matteo. But I will draw attention one more time to the fantastic Conti Cup, won by Wall Street North. No, I wasn't there, although my name made it into the video. If you want to see how the boys delivered the goods, you can do. There's 3 videos. The first 2 right here and right now are available on the Ball Street channel. There's a 5-a-side game and there's a crossbar challenge. I highly recommend them. They are amazing. But we will get into it. Roberto Di Matteo, Aston Villa manager,
decent. Can't complain. If you look at the noises that have been coming out of Villa since we've been like unofficially taken over and we're waiting for it all to be ratified, the new chairman saying all the right things. The appointment is pretty ambitious. I mean, Roberto Di Matteo's last club before Villa was Schalke. That's a top team in Germany. And then on top of that, we've got Steve Clarke in as well as assistant manager. So that's, if you want in a relegated team to make noise and show ambition, these are the kind of noises you want to hear, to be fair. I'm not going to say we're going to instantly go up, because we've got a long way to go yet. We need to sort out the playing staff. But I'm pretty happy so far. I'm pretty happy. Yeah,
it's a weird one. It's not someone I would have considered. It doesn't, from the outside looking in, but I don't know how you feel about this. I'm not 100% convinced of the appointments. I don't know. The problem is the Championship is such a difficult division to get out of that you'd always lean towards. I think sometimes thinking, go and get someone who knows how to do that. Yeah. And then worry about the rest. And I don't know how. I'll be perfectly honest, and I'm dreadfully sorry because you've taken a beating on this show this season.
It's okay.
I don't rate Di Matteo.
He did get West Brom promoted from the Championship.
Well, good point.
He did get them promoted from the Championship, and some of the West Brom fans that I speak to, they're kind of saying that he was harshly sacked. So if there's any West Brom fans watching, be sure to comment and see if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But apparently he was harshly sacked, and he just couldn't sort out a bit of a tough run, and that was why he got sacked. And he was loved by the fans and all that kind of jazz. Obviously, then his career kind of took a different fold. Went to Chelsea, load of different bits and pieces.
Won the Champions League.
Well, he won the Champions League, and you know Aston Villa have got the pedigree. You know what I mean?
I think you fell right back into the marketing point then for the new chairman. I think that's having a manager that's won the Champions League and being
at a
club that's won it already. That's such a marketable ploy.
We might have won it, but we won't go into those kind of things. Yeah, look, Di Matteo, I think he is. I'm kind of with you. I'm unsure of him. He was linked with, his name was mentioned, Everton job a few weeks ago, and I was like, nah, leave him where he is. But I think the thing for me, the insurance there is Steve Clarke, because I think Steve Clarke's brilliant. Yeah. I think he knows the game, he knows what he's doing. And I think if you've got Di Matteo as the sexier option with the scarf on the line, Clarke will be doing the main stuff, because Clarke's a brilliant organiser. Villa for me are a big club. They need to, they've had a horrendous season. The fans have been harshly treated, all season. For some of them performances, some so-called Villa fan who were playing, Mr. Lescott, yes. Let's not sit on the fence. Jolie and Lescott, now we're relegated, we can give the fans what they want. Well, they wanted you to give them what they wanted in the bad
We pay you a weekly wage to do what we ask you to do anyway.
Well, the thing was for me, you can go down in the season, but you go down fighting, and I don't think Villa.
Without a doubt,
I remember Villa coming down to Goodison in about November.
Yeah, it was a joke.
And the first tackle he put in was about the 82nd minute, and they were thrashed that day. And so I think Clarke will get in. He'll get them organised.
Admittedly on the Steve Clarke stuff, like he was one of the downside. Obviously, Kenny Dalglish when he left the Liverpool post, everyone was upset, but it kind of went under the radar because when the assistants go, you tend not to think about it too much. But really liked having Steve Clarke, and it was a shame. He's one of those that I'd have liked to have seen kept on in some capacity.
He was good at West Brom. I mean,
I've heard the thing with Steve Clarke is that he's very much the hands-on, practical bloke in the club, and also apparently his man management skills are second to none. Like, he's got load of contacts, load of friends in football, players that operate with him like him a lot. So I think it's on paper,
really good for Villa. But
on paper.
But just like subscribing to what Paul said, it's a very difficult because you've got Newcastle down there with Rafa Benitez, who, to be fair, I don't think that's a given that they'll come straight back up for all of these reasons. And you've got the teams like Brighton, who perennial.
Wednesday as well.
You know,
who-
Sheffield Wednesday
yeah.
beaten in the final. They're strong. You know, you're going to also look at the teams that have come. You know, we've come now with Norwich City.
Norwich,
you know,
yeah.
they're going to be there as well. You've got the other Derby County who always seem to be in it and know the division. So it can be, you know, the top 10 almost in that championship.
You can't predict it,
it's
can you?
very difficult.
You can't predict it, and that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm being so kind of calm about it right now, because it's easy to say, right, we've got everything in place, the backroom staff look great, the new chairman looks great, but we've still got to get rid of them. Micah Richards, Julian Lescott, Leandro Bacuna. AU's not going to stay. There's talk of Liverpool taking Jordan Amavi off us. There's so many other boxes.
Traore.
Adama Traore as well. There's so many other boxes to tick to get sorted, and so many more players to get in.
If you keep a couple of them though,
and
then put some. I think what Villa need a couple of journeymen in there as well, just to get them organised.
You need to get like a Cameron Jerome up front or something like that. Like, you mean, I know you'd never have Cameron Jerome.
No, but one like that, yeah, definitely. Runa Coney's going. And Nias, you can have him on loan as well. And I'm sure Liverpool have got a couple. Mr. Benteke might go back on loan, you never know.
Oh, yeah. See, I think having a striker is a big issue for Villa at the minute.
Well, you've got Rudy, haven't you? Like,
no, but there's talk of him going to Sporting Lisbon apparently. So like, which is crazy to think. So if he did go and Jordan Ayew did go, I'd be looking at a player like Cauley Woodrow from Fulham, who's got
doing his championship research
already. Yeah.
I had no idea.
He should then bet. No, mind you, a couple of clubs will be in.
Fulham have got a really good academy, and it'd be great if we could go raid them. Because if we went for someone like Ross McCormack, like people are talking about, we're just going to get inflated prices.
Yeah,
so
exactly. He's already had it. Fulham already did that job, didn't he? Like, oh well, I'm interested to see how it goes. Let us know then in the comments below. Do you think that Di Matteo's the man to take it back up? The good thing he's got going at the final point is that because he has that little bit of pedigree as a player and as a manager, there's something about being able to swing your Champions League winners, medal around in the faces of players who are being big heads as well. You know what I mean? So fair play to him. But yeah, let us know in the comments below. Subscribe to the Ball Street channel, check out Villa View, check out Toffee TV, check out the Red Men TV, and a whole lot more.